Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it is September and this just showed up at my door. I'm very, very excited. This is going to be, I think, my fourth Abominable book club book box. Very, very excited. This is a UK box. I believe it retails for like $50 and change. I don't know. It's like $22.99 in pounds, and then it's like 15 pounds in shipping, and I think that comes out to about $50. I don't know. All of my book boxes are about the same. The one that I just actually subscribed to literally right before filming this is Twisted Retreat, which is Unplugged Book Box's horror box. They just started it. It just launched today. So this is the day before I'm putting this video up. So it launched on Friday the 23rd. I'm so excited for that. I love Unplugged, I love horror, and I love that they're finally doing a horror themed box. I know they've been talking about it for about a year now. They've always had these awesome fall and Halloween special boxes. So stoked for them to finally have a box. But today we are going to go into the Abominable box. This is a UK box, so it does take a little bit to get to me. It usually takes about 10 days to ship to me. A week to 10 days. But I love it. It does come with 2 books, or like sometimes you'll get like short story collections or magazines, I believe, and then 1 used book, a whole handful of like little treats and goodies, and usually a snack. So let's open it up. Woo! Got things falling out of here. Oh no. Oh no, right on the top I see a postcard for full immersion, and I just got that in my Nightworms package right here. So I'm assuming I'm about to have 2 copies of those. Yes, I can see it right in there. I definitely do. Wow. So I guess I will be doing a giveaway for that. But let's actually go through and see what we've got. So I do have my used book right here. I'm going to keep that on the side. We have our little goodie bag, so let's open this up. Okay. So we get Off Black Generation Tea, Brighten Up Forest Fruits and Ginger Fruit Tea. I just started drinking these since I just started getting this subscription box, and I really like the Off Black tea. It's great, and they're little individual tea bags, which is awesome because I'm usually really lazy when it comes to loose leaf tea. And then we get Squeeze Me Jasmine and Orange flavor Off Black Green Tea. We get Lion's Gojo coffee bag. We get Galaxy Instant Hot Chocolate, just to add water. We tend to get this every single month. And then we get the Nescafe Cappuccino Unsweetened Taste. It's like instant coffee. This is our snack. Oh, what are these? Superfood Dio, peanut butter and jelly, chunky buttons. They do these fun little snacks every single package, and I usually really love them. No refined sugar, gluten-free, high fiber. All right, I think they're just little like peanut butter bites. You know what, let's find out. No, they are, they're just cute little peanut butter bites. They're almost like a snack, like a little cracker. I mean, obviously they're a snack, but all right, I like those. Okay, so then we get 2 bookmarks. Oh, this is awesome. So we get Chrissy, this is for you, with Eddie Munson on it, and it says Abominable Book Club as if it's like the Hellfire Club. That's great. Stranger Things reference. And then we get the Abominable Book Club bookmark that we get with their little microfiction. And let's read this month's Spookmark. So this is Spookmark 12, Series 4. And it says, George always brought Agnes here. It was her favorite place to be, even before the dementia. Now it was a place of calm for both of them, on this little bench by the sea. Agnes used to talk about growing up on the coast whenever they sat here, about how she spent her days looking for treasure in caves and rock pools. It was something George thought would help her mind. Memories were important now, more so than they had ever been. Lately she was speaking less and less, and whenever she did speak, George barely understood what she was talking about. But it was good she was still talking at all. I remember when he was smaller, Agnes said. Who, dear? Agnes raised her hand, her finger pointing out to the sea. George frowned. There's nothing there, Agnes. It's just the ocean. He rubbed her shoulder and felt her shiver beneath her blanket. Come on, let's get you home. No, she snapped. I have to see him again. Her eyes filled with tears, and before George could speak, the air went still. If it weren't for the squawking of fleeing gulls, it might have been completely silent. George noticed the sea begin to swell and bubble like it was boiling, and the ground shook beneath them. A dark shape emerged from the water, impossibly huge against the horizon. Its scales were as deep and obsidian black as its eyes, covered in ocean debris. Agus began to sob. Oh, George, I missed him so much. Ooh, that reminds me of The Horror, which is a book I got and reviewed in a recent Abominable book club as well, actually. Oh man, I'm just gonna keep snacking on these. These are really good. Oh no! Okay, guys. Oh, there's gonna be many giveaways with this book box. Before I continue, I do see 2 other little goodies in here. We get a little pin. I think it's a zombie. I can't quite tell, but it is from Abracadabra. And then we get this kind of zombie stylized skull sticker as well. We get full immersion. I do have another copy of it right here. So I guess this is the American version I got. Oh no, they're both UK versions. Oh, interesting. Okay. I will be doing a giveaway on one of these for sure. Let me read the back of the book real quick. So it says, Magpie is out of ideas. She's desperate enough to try anything. Just when she thinks her life can get no worse, she discovers herself, or rather, her own dead body, partially buried in the mud bank of a river. A man stands by, a familiar stranger. What does he want? And why can't she remember getting here? Why can't she remember anything? Unbeknownst to her, 2 pairs of eyes watch from behind an observation screen in a room filled with computers and sensors. An experiment is unfolding, but is Magpie the subject or practitioner? Reality becomes a slippery concept, and beyond the glass is something worse still, a hint of an outline shaped in darkness. Magpie realizes all too soon that her journey has transformed from healing to survival. She must become the hunter rather than the hunted, with her missing memories the prey. In turn, brutal, beautiful, and absolutely terrifying, Full Immersion is the latest speculative horror from Gemma Amor. Cool, like, I'm excited to read this book, especially now because 2 horror boxes were like, I should read this book. But again, I do now have 2 copies of it, so I will be doing a giveaway on this. That is a bummer, but oh well, it happens. Now, the real bummer is the second book that I just saw. Oh, and it's signed by the author. No, okay. So this is Eric LaRocca, Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke and Other Misfortunes. And it is right there, signed by the author. Look at that. That's dope. Oh God, Eric LaRocca is like, or LaRocca, I'm really not sure how to say it, is like on the list of authors that I'm like too scared to read because he writes really disturbing, unsettling stuff. I mean, he's supposed to be amazing, but I just don't know if I'm ever going to read this. Like, this is a book that, like, I've heard amazing things about, but I don't know if I'm ever going to read it. Oh, this one is signed, too. Just want to point that out, guys. This one is also signed. Do they all get the same book plates? Let's see. Yeah. So everybody is getting signed copies of books. Ah, I'm so bummed. This is... Okay, I'm going to read the inside flap in case you guys haven't heard of this novel. Or this collection. So it says, a whirlpool of darkness churns at the heart of a macabre ballet between 2 lonely young women in an internet chat room in the early 2000s. A darkness that threatens to forever transform them once they finally succumb to their most horrific desires. A couple isolate themselves on a remote island in an attempt to recover from their teenage son's death, when a mysterious young man knocks on their door during a storm. And a man confronts his neighbor when he discovers a strange object in his backyard, only to be drawn into an even more dangerous game. 3 devastating, beautifully written horror stories from one of the genre's most cutting-edge voices. What have you done today to deserve your eyes? Oh, and it's the UK version. Okay. This is so difficult. I know that his stuff is really hard to read and disturbing. I'm gonna have to read about the trigger warnings on this before I even think about reading it. But this is an absolutely stunning, stunning copy of this book. Like, look at this cover. And then, it is hardcover. It is signed by the author. And it's not a book plate, y'all. This is signed by the author. Alright, I'm gonna need some convincing, but maybe I'll read this. Maybe I'll read it. We'll see. Anyway, let's go into our used book of the month. Everybody gets a different one every month. I do love that about this company. I think that's really cool. Oh my god, oh my god. This is the second time I've gotten this book. I've never actually bought this book, but my friend Shannon sent me a copy of this. But this is Stephen King's The Tommyknocker. So I guess I will be doing a real big giveaway. Damn. Really, really knocking everything out of the park with this. Okay. Anyway, so this is The Tommyknockers by Stephen King. I'm going to read the back of the book for y'all. So it says, everything was familiar, but everything had changed. The people, his old friend Bobby, even her decrepit, aging beagle. Coming back to the little community had been like walking into a nightmare. It all looked the same. The house, the furniture, Bobby herself. The woods out at the back. But it was in the woods that she stumbled over the odd, nearly buried object. Had felt a peculiar tingle. She knelt down and brushed the soft earth away. And looking back, that had been the start of the terrible, terrifying transformation of a quiet, unremarkable place into something utterly alien and hideous. A place of unrest and insane powers. Wow, okay. So the UK price on this when this was printed was $4.99 and the Australian price was $12.95. That's crazy. Anyways, so yes. I do own this book, so I will definitely be doing a giveaway on this. And I also own this, so I'll also be doing a giveaway on this. I'll probably do them together. I have a couple like used books, and then the UK edition of the Pallbearers Club that I want to give away. So let me know if you guys would be interested in like one big like Halloween giveaway package. And I can do that. I can totally do that. I think that would be really, really fun, especially since I unexpectedly have all of these books. That's such a bummer, y'all. I was so excited. I really like this box. I think this is a great box. Had I not had the Nightworms and had I not owned the Tommyknockers already, this would be absolutely spectacular. I do think I will be holding on to this one. And maybe if I really want to get into more extreme, devastating, depressing horror, I will give this a look because I have heard that he is just fantastic. And the fact that they're short stories, like, maybe this will be easier for me to read. Let's see, it's only 240 pages and it sounds like there's 3 stories in this. So maybe this will be a good introduction to me into that author. So I am hesitant about that. However, I did just do my video on the most disturbing books I've ever read that like actually worked for me and that I actually loved. So maybe this could fall into that. I'm trying not to be super close-minded, but still a little hesitant. Anyways, that is all that I have for you guys today. As always, I post every Monday and Thursday, sometimes on Saturdays. And if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe buttons down below, and I will catch you all in the next one. Mwah.